guys, welcome to day 116. Initially, to be honest, I had every intention of doing this video and having a bit of a moan about how it's been stressful, this, that and the other. Not anything in particular, it's just, doing these videos and fitting them all in and dealing with everything and Charlie not being well and just a combination of things. But I can't actually do that because as much as I am stressed out at the minute, and I do need to chill out for a bit, Charlie has been saying baby all morning and it's just put me back right in a good mood. I wasn't in a particularly bad mood, but it's just relieved a bit of that stress. He does that, he has that effect on people. It's incredible. I thought, oh no, because his stomach seems to be back to normal, but he's still trying to put his hands in his nappy. Amy just caught him in time earlier, so that was sort of on me, and Amy's quite poorly. Not her fault, obviously, at all. And Charlie's been off school, and Poppy's been a hyper 2-year-old, and whatever else, and just a combination of things really. But when Charlie says stuff like that, it's incredible, and for the first time I think ever I've managed to get a little snip of it on camera. So you guys can, if you pop over to our page, you can check that out. It was awesome. So yeah, I'm not going to sit here and whinge because I can't. How can you when you're non-verbal, sorry, Charlie's pre-verbal class does now, says words. You can't describe that, and no one can be in a bad mood after they hear that. That's like, oh, I want to shout about it. It's fantastic. But yeah, I'm doing this video a bit earlier today, guys, because I just need I'm going to get it uploaded within the next hour or so. It's like 2:30 or something right now. I just need an evening of not thinking about the video where I can just focus on other bits and bobs that I need to do. Because I want to start writing my book as well later. So I'm having a bit of a cheat day where I'm sort of giving you half a day. But I'm still here, I've still blogged, still technically counts. So, and I'll put the clips on so far. I've got just a lot more of the morning and whatever else rather than the couple I normally get in the evening. just keep you guys going, just so I can just take a step back for an evening, that's all. But thankfully Amy's at the doctor's later, so they'll sort her out and whatever else. And Charlie should be alright to go back to school tomorrow. So his stomach's fine, but he has got this new habit of putting his hands in his nappy, which we're going to have to make the school aware of. Pretty gross. So we'll have to keep an eye out for that. But apart from that, yeah, they've been playing fantastic. Charlie and Poppy, ring a roses all the time. She grabs him, pulls him up and sort of forces him a little bit to engage, which Charlie's definitely a swimmer. You chuck him in the deep end and he will swim, sort of thing. She just thrusts herself, if you like, into his zone, and he's forced to interact with her, and within that he does reciprocate, and he finds it quite amusing and happy. I think he just humours her half the time, but they're playing so nice, so lovely, and that is so nice to see. Any interaction between your child is brilliant, but when one of them child struggles with social situations, other children, etc., it's like I can't sit and explain the feeling unless you have a child with autism or a child that suffers in social situations or with other children with interaction. Until you have that and you see them actually interacting, you can't explain the feeling. It's like winning the lottery 100 times over. People can keep the lottery money, I'd rather have that any day of the week. Brilliant stuff. But yeah, I'll sign off, guys. Perfectly honest, I'm just going to get on with a few other bits that I need to do, and a couple of bits regarding this channel, set up for a couple of new show ideas I'm going to start writing out, because it won't be as raw, if you like, as this. I've always said with this set of episodes, I come up, I do the recording in one take. If I babble, I babble. If not, like I'm doing now, because I want it to be natural and how I'm feeling. I don't think you can edit that sort of thing. And same with the clips. I never ever force Charlie into doing anything for the camera. If Charlie sat around all day, that's what you'll see. You know, if my finger's over half of the lens at one point, that's what you'll see, because I just get it as it happens. Whereas these other things probably be a bit more scripted, because they're a bit more fact driven. I think one of the ideas I've got anyway is a bit more fact driven rather than you know, just a blog. So we'll see how that goes anyway. And I'm going to shoot off. Thanks for sticking around, guys. You know, your support is amazing to us all, and you know, we really appreciate it. Don't forget to jump over to our Facebook page again, The Life of Autism, check out that video because it's fantastic. But yeah, thank you, and I will see you guys tomorrow. And as always, let silent words be heard.